Look like the angry black man. I'm not an angry black man. I'm a very successful, educated black man with a great family, and I'm great at basketball. I'm great at what I do. The agenda to try to keep making me look like an angry black man is crazy. I'm sick of it. It's ridiculous.
Draymond Green. He is sick of it, and this is ridiculous. What y'all doing to him? Let's run it back one more time.
Look like the angry black man. I'm not an angry black man. I'm a very successful, educated black man with a great family, and I'm great at basketball. I'm great at what I do. The agenda to try to keep making me look like an angry black man is crazy. I'm sick of it. It's ridiculous.
He's sick of it, and it's ridiculous. He's sick of it, and it is ridiculous. That's right. Y'all trying to make me look like an angry black man. I don't even understand it, man. I don't understand. Y'all trying to make me look like I'm dumb, I'm stupid, I don't know what I'm doing, and I got a good family, and I just really gotta go to the bathroom, That's really what it's about. That's why I be moving like this, man. And everybody wanna, come after me, make it seem like I'm crazy. I'm very successful because I play in the NBA, and I'm very intelligent. I say words like and when I'm on television, stuff they try to tell you not to say in media. But I've tried very hard to sound smart and have very chipped lips when I'm doing my podcast. I had to get somebody else on my podcast to help me talk because they say I'll be talking all the time. So, I think it's wrong, it's ridiculous, and so what? I mean, sometimes I might bite a finger off. I mean, it's basketball. I'm very smart. I know how to play the game. I'm very good at basketball. I average about 8 points a game. I'm very good at this. So I think right now, it's ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. Hey, I don't know what was more crazy. Draymond doing that or trying to play victim. Dre, you from Saginaw. You crazy. Okay? I know you crazy. You was doing the same thing in Saginaw when it come to basketball. But when in real life, you crazy, but you ain't stupid. You know who to do this with. Because Isaiah Stewart was out there. All of a sudden, you ain't no McGilla Gorilla Killer no more. You know how to control yourself. You know how to conduct yourself. Because you know damn well that's going to go left in a way that you don't want it to go. So you already know where your strengths and advantages are. You are like what they call the bully. You the bully as long as you the bigger man on campus. You the one that's gonna whoop and talk and blah 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 blah. As long as you think that person is soft, like what you could pull with Rudy, you ain't gonna be able to pull with nobody else. So look, I already know the game. They ain't coming at you just to be coming at you. They coming at you because you stupid. You do stupid things out of frustration. You get so frustrated out there on the court, it takes 3, 4, 5 people to get you to calm down. If Steph Curry got to come over there and say, hey, man, he called it already. It's done. The call is made. It's a flagrant. Why get a tech on top of that and might get yourself thrown out? You 2 techs away from a suspension. So why, and nobody's asking you to tame your game down. They saying cut the dumb stuff out. If you are so damn smart and you so good at basketball, stay on the court. That's smart. That's I know basketball. Staying your black ass on the court is part of the game.
So if you're not gonna stay your black ass on the court and play the game, how do I know you even smart? Because that's not smart. Smart people know how to stay on the court. Not Steph is out, and now we lose Draymond too. Everybody needs to stop the BS at this point. A lot of things, yes. A lot of calls on Draymond has been reputation fouls. They actually say that. Oh, it's a reputation. He has a reputation for this. You stomped on a guy's chest. You did a whole lot of stuff. Here comes Draymond wailing, whop, hit somebody across the head. You've done a lot of things. You done kicked a lot of dudes in the balls. You've done a lot of things out here on the court that is just like, when they don't look at it, it's just Draymond doing some dirty stuff. Dude, how many times did you get away with poking LeBron James in the eye, dog? Like, dog, he had his whole finger, his long ass finger was damn near all the way in his eyeball. LeBron eyeball was red as red as the devil dick. He damn near blinded LeBron twice. Now, I didn't care because it was LeBron. And he didn't even get, like, teched up for that. Normally, that's a tech. No, dog, he did that twice to LeBron. Not once, but twice. And LeBron never complained because that's his boy. But he did it. Oh, yeah, he did it to the fullest. I don't think this is a race situation. This is a Draymond Green situation. And that's what Draymond needs to understand. Draymond, nobody is saying anything about you in a sense of, hey, dog, like this is a thing about you and it's you. No. This is not a you situation, bro. I mean, this is not a race situation. This is a you situation. Like, you have to understand something. You have to understand and take accountability of your nonsense. Not accountability after you screw up. You take accountability to say,
hey man, look, I know this is my bad. I be messing up for the team, and I really don't be trying. I really just be trying to play the game, and sometimes I might accidentally hit somebody, man. But yeah, I gotta learn to shut the f up sometimes and stop arguing with the refs so much and getting attacked because that's not helping my team. And if I get thrown out, and Steph is already out, they gonna need me more than ever. So if Steph get thrown out, I mean, if I get thrown out and Steph is out, we really ain't got nobody out there to direct the team. So I'm kind of hurting the team when I do that, and I ain't trying to do that. So I'm gonna tone it down a bit. I'm gonna still say some stuff, but it's gonna be much tone. I'm gonna be smarter than that.
see, that's smart. That's taking accountability for your actions. Some of the stuff that they've allowed to go on for years. I mean, you knocked the guy out in practice, which you clearly did. We all seen that. So you knock a guy out in practice, and we sitting here watching it all, take. And now we sitting here dealing with it. Yeah, I know, man. And that's the Draymond syndrome. Blame somebody else all the time. Now, granted, there's going to be people out there that don't understand, they don't get it, it's insignificant to them. So the very first minutes or whatever you might want to call it, it's going to be up in the air. People are going to have their reservations about what they feel about things. They're going to have a difference of opinion. You're going to have the experts in the room or the apologists come in the room and try to tell you what's what. Lambeer didn't miss games. Lambeer wasn't getting thrown out. Lambeer was one of the smartest guys on the court. Well, people have to adjust to what's going on out here. I know, Gray. This is the problem out here that people have. That's because they don't understand it. More than anybody, they just don't understand it. But if you traded Draymond, do you win a championship again? No. You're not going to win it without Draymond. Sorry to tell you. Not going to win a championship without Dre. It's understandable for people to feel that way, but you're not going to win this thing without Draymond Green. That's just fact. They can't win it without Dre. Under no circumstances can they win a championship without Draymond Green. Mm-hmm. There's so many people now that don't even understand the premise of what they're talking about now. What it's based upon. That's only because people don't know. They don't understand. It's never been explained to them. You see, Draymond Green's behavior has always been covered by the success of the Golden State Warriors. As long as the Warriors are winning, nobody cares about what Draymond Green does. You see how that works? As long as you're winning and you're successful, why would they care? Why would they care? You're winning. Only when it's losing is it going to be a problem. So when you lose, their type of behavior is not going to be tolerated. Because Steve Kerr was going to go like, it's either me or Draymond. That's how bad their relationship had gotten before they got things back in order. Now, he had worked on himself and gotten better. Because Draymond had an incident when he went back home and he knocked the guy out at a wedding. Like he had went there for somebody's wedding, and like at the reception, he got into it with a guy and ended up knocking the guy out. Now, Draymond is not overrated. Draymond game has suffered because of how he plays the game. Now, the role they got him playing. Because when Draymond first came to the Warriors, he was not like that. Draymond slimmed down tremendously since his 2015, 2016 years. Once Kevin Durant got there, his game changed dramatically. He was no longer the guy that was going to be content. Bro, I can't get him suspended. If you get 7 texts, you're going to get suspended. He's got 5. I can't get him suspended, dog. Draymond could get himself suspended, Will. So that's on him, not me. The fight at the wedding. The fight at the wedding was like 5 years ago. That's been done. I'm saying that fight at the wedding when he knocked the guy out or whatever, the police, they threw all that stuff out. They took care of it. But Draymond toned himself down since then. And all of a sudden now, all of this coup de grace, all this stuff that's going on. Now you remember, my cousin is married to his father. So Mr. Green and Draymond, they cool, they got a relationship, but Mr. Green is something else. You know, he wants you to call him Mr. Green. I'm serious. But it's a whole different philosophy when it comes to dealing with certain personalities in the game. Like when you're dealing with like Draymond and everybody over there, it's like a whole different right, it's a whole different stanza. But Draymond is actually a good dude, and you know that because it's not like he can't exercise self-control. Because he never had, besides that incident, Draymond don't have any incidents outside of basketball. It's not like he's in trouble everywhere he goes. He's running into trouble. So he do know how to conduct himself. But he keeps running into situations on the court. Everything he does is basketball related. Oh, the Dub Nation is gonna love him because he's there. Oh, the Warriors are gonna love him because he's there. You see what I'm saying? Like Draymond is there. He's one of their guys. So you're always gonna see that. But it's like if they start losing, who they gonna blame for the loss? Draymond Green. I don't know who that is. Well, you got to understand that you're gonna realize that when people have a problem, right, with one another, it's gonna be a situation that others just don't understand. They don't have a they don't have a wherewithal about what they should be doing, what they shouldn't be doing. Hmm. Right. Rondo graduated from the University of Kentucky. He went back and got his degree. That's right. Shouts out to Rondo. Yes, sir. Rondo went out and got that degree. Proud of him. Well, most people don't go back to get their degree because they've been playing ball. They don't realize that you need something to fall back on. Basketball is just one part of your life. When it's all said and done, you got to have something else besides basketball to make it out here in the world. Oh yeah, I had a date last night. That's why. And I went and saw. I was supposed to see another movie, but I ended up watching Sinners again with this chick, man. She showed up with her cousin. Like, who does that? I'm like, we in a movie theater. You don't feel safe in a movie theater? Jesus Christ. Sinners, right there. 230 million already. Remember when they was talking about 60 million opening week? That's nothing. Like trying to talk like, yeah, but they spent this much money to promote the movie, so they're not even going to get their money back. Sinners is consistently making money every week. Sinners was packed yesterday. Packed. It has been out 2.5 weeks. Packed. The new movies. Nobody's watching them. They coming and going. They begging people to watch Thunderbolts. They changed it to New Avenger. Now that should get the people to watch it. It's like you already came out with Thunderbolts. You should have just said New Avengers from the jump. But look at what's happening now. The world is reacting. Hmm. I really didn't. I really didn't see it that way. I saw it from a different stanza. and through different lenses than probably the most of you. You know, that's just the unfortunate part is that when I saw the game, I saw it playing out a whole different way. I saw this game playing out on a different scale. Like the route that people are going now, it don't even make sense. But Draymond Green is just making excuses, y'all. Yeah, because if you look at it and you look at how society is, you look at what's going on around you, you start saying to yourself, man, this is nuts. Well, when you have people that have natural concerns, then it's a whole different response. Because see, they know what it takes to get to that level. Other people, they don't know better. They don't know what's going on out there. They don't know society. They don't know anything. They only know what's in front of their face. They don't know the game. Like they could be targeting a black man. Draymond's like, man, y'all making me out to be the bad guy. No, you chose to be that guy. You chose to be this guy. You chose to be the guy. Yes, you get reputation fouls. Yeah. Nobody likes that man. They just tolerate him. Hey, what did Dre do to you, man? I know, man, but hey, it's Draymond. So that is what it is. Dre Day. I know, man. So let me go ahead and take care of business over here. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I just had to address the Draymond Green situation. Bless y'all, bless the chat. I'm up out here and I'm out. Deuces. Hi, I'm Carcino. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid in someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. That's all, folks.